Hello my friends, it's Bella. Welcome to Beauty on a Budget, and I've got a palette for you today. Long time since I've done that. I wanted to say again, and I know I say it every time, but it's really important that the difference between a dupe and a copy. A dupe is made by a completely different manufacturer that has taken that idea and that colour and been influenced by that particular brand and done their own version of it. A copy is made in some goodness knows what factory. It's mass produced and it's made to be as if it is the real thing. So it's a fake. It's a complete fake. A fake and a dupe are not the same thing. I would never buy a fake. Number one, because you don't know what's in them. You don't know where they've been mass produced or what sort of factory they come out of or anything. And also because it's stealing, isn't it? It's stealing. They're stealing someone else's idea and saying it's theirs. They're saying, well, they're saying it's the actual thing. So it's fraud, isn't it? It's fraud. So I would never ever support that, and I won't buy fakes. But I do buy a lot of dupes, and you know that if you followed me for a while, you know that I buy a lot of dupes. And because I'm a budget channel and I will continue to be that, dupes are really good. I'm really happy when I find a good dupe. And I'm really pleased with this one. If you saw my video yesterday, you saw I did more of a mauve look out the same palette, and I've done a green one today, more green tones, warmer tones. And the palette is by a company called Beauty Glazed, and this palette is called Impress You. So that's the palette, and this is, I would say this is a pretty good dupe. Not exactly, not all exactly, but I would say it's a pretty good dupe, and I'm sure you can tell what that's a dupe for, even by the silver covering. So that's a dupe for the original Jaclyn Hill palette. It's by Beauty, but it doesn't say anywhere to be Jaclyn Hill. It's not making out it is that palette, which is by Morphe, isn't it? This is not saying that at all. Now, before I purchased this, I did purchase this on Amazon. Before I did, I went in to look up, and it's a good thing to do. I would advise anybody. I looked up Beauty Glaze, and I went into their site, and I went onto other sites. They're cruelty free, they're very established, and I went onto their actual website, which I didn't even know they had, and it's good. It's really good. They've got some lovely stuff, and I will link their website below. And I'm really pleased with it. And I am really, it says impressed you, and it did impress me, let me tell you. The pigmentation and the variety is lovely. So let's see how I did this look today, and then I'll be back. Okay, yesterday when I had, said I was going to show you the palette today, I used the mauve colours and the pink colours. So today I thought we would go with the greens and more warmer colours. So I'm going to start, now it's not labelled with anything that's, you know, a name or a number. So I'll just show you the ones that I'm going to start with. I'm going to start with this one here. And this is a really warm colour. I've got a mirror here as well so I can see. And that colour I am putting in, so you can see it's quite pigmented. That colour is going in my crease there. And it's sort of a deepy sandy colour. And there. And you can see just by putting that on that that's pretty pigmented. And I'm going to get a flat brush, as I always do, and blend that out. Okay, so that's the first colour, guys. I blended it, applied a little bit more and blended it so you can see how pigmented that is. So the next colour I'm going to choose is going to be the same sort of line, but a little bit deeper. So I think I'll go for this one here, which is kind of a donkey, what we call donkey brown. I don't know if they call that now. So we're going for that one. Same brush again, but just a little lower on the, so going around here, just a little lower. Can you see that, guys? A little lower there. I'm not going quite so far up. And which one did I pick now? This one. I'm really pleased with this palette, guys. And there, just a little lower. And then we're going to blend that. So on a smaller flat brush like this, I'm going to take that third flatter brush, third green along, put it down either side. And then I'm going to follow my outer V. This one doesn't seem so pigmented. Let's pick a little bit more up. Might have needed to break the top a bit more. Okay. Along the outside there. And just the out part. And then I want that same, again, brush that one out. Okay guys, so that's that next colour. Then I'm going to take, I've got my Emily palette here because I need the mirror. The same colour again. And I'm going to put that under my eye. 3/4 of the way along. And smudge it under my eye like this. And go up to meet the outer edge as I normally do. Do that on both eyes. Then I'm going to get this one here, which is not the lightest, on a fluffy brush like this. And then I'm going to just go under my brow and even that up so that we haven't got no harsh lines. Okay, and then I'm going to get a flat brush, very flat brush like this. I'm going to spray it with a little bit of my thick spray. Anyone, this is Rimmel one. I really like this one. I like the smell of it. And then I'm going to go into this very corner here that's got a very goldy colour. I'm going to put that, and this is more of a shimmer. It's in the corner there. And I'm going to put that just on my lid. This. Blend it into the green on the outside. And just gently with your finger, which I always do, something's got a shimmer in it. I just sort of work it in, barely touching. If you've got a bit of crepey eyes, which a lot of us have at our age, that kind of helps. Now do the same on the other side. More spray. Bit more of the gold. So many colour combinations in there, guys, you can use. So many. And blend it into the other colour so that it blends nicely then. And then just very carefully with your finger, blend that so that it blends into the other colour. Like this. Tap it. And blend that in. And I will go and finish the rest of my makeup now, and I will be back. Okay guys, so I'm mega impressed. Let me try and give you a bit of a closer look. I am really mega impressed. I think it's really nice. And it's one that will stay out on my top when I get home. Now there's another story. We've had mix-ups here. What's happening with the, you know, the new rules as far as lockdown goes. And my daughter's looked into it, and in our situation, because I do have a disability and I am running out of medication, I would have to have it sent here, because obviously I didn't know I was going to be here that long. She would be allowed to take me home. I can't see my family. I still can't spend time with my family in the house. Outside, yes, but not in the house. This is our rules. I don't know how it's working everywhere else, but this is the rules that our government's put out. So I can't spend my time with my family in the house, but I can spend with one member of my family can take me out. So, and you know, be with us. So Rebecca could drive us home and then come back. Now, that is on the understanding I can that will be next week. That will be sometime next week. Nothing's written in stone yet. As far as we know, that's what's going to happen. If everything eases up, I will come back at the end of July to look after the children. If it's easing up by then, I will come back. But it could have spiked again by then. Nobody knows. We're living from week to week. But as far as I know, I'm going home next week. I've been filming every day, and I've loved every minute of doing every day. I absolutely have. And I've enjoyed it, and thank you for all of you that come in every day, and I hope in some little way, little tiny way, I have, you know, managed to keep you entertained a little bit during this time. Now, I will be filming every day this week, and I'll be filming every day next week. So this week and next week will be exactly the same. But after that, I'm going to change my routine and do something slightly different. I won't be back to as I was before either. This is I want to run it past you to see what you think. 7 days a week is quite a lot to do. And I've not begrudged it, I've loved it, but 7 days a week is a lot. You know, it's a lot of work goes into it. And I've been happy to do it. But when I get home now, I always done, my routine was always Tuesdays and Fridays, if you remember, guys. And then I brought in my Sunday chat, which you all seem to like. So, you know, I'm going to stick with that. You like that, so I will stick with that. And then I thought a Saturday. So what I'm going to do, instead of Tuesday and Friday, I will publish, this is my intention, guys, I'm running it past you, see what you think. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be beauty related. So it will be get ready with me's, my finds, my empties, what I've got, Bella's, you know, Bella's finds, anything beauty related at all will be Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sundays I will continue to do my Sunday chat as I do now, and then Saturday will be an extra day when we will do either a quiz, or we will talk about do some blogs, or where I've been, or things I've done in the house. Or so Saturday will be random, just for fun. Sunday will be my chat, and Tuesday and Thursday will be beauty related. How does that sound with you? So when I get home, how does that sound with you if that's my routine? I'd love to carry on, you know, 7 days a week. I love it, but it is a lot to do. And when I get into my own home, you know, it's a bigger home and I've got more to do in home and obviously responsibilities at home. Okay, so let me know, guys, what you think of that setup and if that'll suit you guys too. So thank you for being with me today. I will see you again tomorrow. You take care of yourselves, and even whatever's happening, whatever laws there is, you know, if you can stay indoors, stay safe. Please just stay safe. You know, don't take any chances, because it's not time to take chances yet. It really isn't. Take care of yourselves, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.